and select a free trial and then click on OK, and the product will be registered for a 60-day free trial. So I'll just cancel that, and you configure USB redirection. This is used for remote effects at the moment. Things like Citrix automatically redirected, but with remote effects we actually have a pick list where you can pick what devices you want to have selected. We're going to change this for Citrix HDX, VMware, Blast, etc., so that there is a pick list available for them as well, because in some cases there might be an unusual USB device that would work with, say, Citrix, but it's not in their default list of devices that are redirected, so it's going to be very handy to be able to actually select that particular device and say yes, it's okay to redirect that. So that's that one. And go down to sync digital signage folder. So if you configured the mode to be digital signage, you can play things like fixed images, videos, or run a web browser in kiosk mode. But from time to time you want to upgrade your content with new content, so you need some way of upgrading it. So what we've got here is a way of synchronizing a folder on the system running TMS with the digital signage directory on the device running TLX-OS. So some devices actually have 3 video outputs, so that's why we've set this up to be able to handle 3 different outputs. But let's say in the case of a Raspberry Pi you've only got 1 output, so you just select the top one, output 1, and then you browse to the directory that's got your content in it, and once you've done that then you click on OK, and it will synchronize the content in the directory on the PC running TMS with the Raspberry Pi's output 1 directory. So that's how you update digital signage information. The next one along export device list is to do with the ThinLinX connection manager. We're not discussing that during this at the moment. It's still under development. Reset to factory defaults. There might be some cases that you want to reset the device right back to the same as a fresh installation, and that's what this does. So just be careful with this one. If you don't want to reset it to factory defaults and lose all your configuration information, don't choose it. Exit maintenance mode. If someone's got a 60-day free trial that's run out, the device running TLX-OS will boot into what we call maintenance mode, and if that happens you can't use it really until you get it back into normal mode. So in that situation it would have a message up here that it's in ThinLinX maintenance mode. You then have to register it, so you'd need a license to do that. Once it says product registered, to get it out of that maintenance mode back to normal mode you have to use this exit maintenance mode option. So we don't need to do that, so I'll just click on no. And profile manager down here is grayed out because it's still under development. We have a new first step towards a comprehensive profile management system under development that will enable you to select a device that you've already configured and then basically clone it and then push that configuration to any other selected devices. So that'll be probably in the next TMS release coming out in the next month or so. Also down this side you can configure departments. I've set up IT and HR. So let's say, and you create these departments by just clicking in this region, then right clicking, click on new department and just type in a name. I'll call this one admin. And this is just a way that you can group devices into departments that make it easy for you to track them. So if let's say we wanted to drag this Intel NUC device into, say, the HR department, you just drag it over and drop it. You see it's disappeared from here because it's now in HR. So if I click on HR, I don't see anything else because the only product in there is this particular one here. So if I go back to orphans, which means just the default, you can see that there's only the Raspberry Pi showing now and the other one's in HR. So this is a demo of TMS version 7.10.0, so 7.10, which is the latest version as of August 2017. Just while I'm talking about TMS, we also have a virtual appliance that we call TLX ADM, which is a virtual machine image that you can install, and it contains the ThinLinX management software, the latest version, and also a Linux Citrix VDA and an RDP server. So what this means is you can connect to the virtual appliance TLX ADM using either Citrix HDX and get the same high performance that you'd get connecting to a Windows desktop using Citrix HDX in H.264 mode. So even a Raspberry Pi can do a really good job as an administration console by connecting to that virtual appliance. Or you can use any RDP client to connect it to it, because we have an RDP server running in there as well. So this virtual appliance is used to run TMS and also to shadow end users' desktops. So if you've got an end user that needs some help, you can say to them, look, just press Control Alt and S for shadow mode,